Chaos and Capital, your daily finance. Dive with humor and insight. Welcome to Chaos and Capital, your daily dive into the high-stakes world of finance with a twist of humor and a splash of irreverence. I'm your host, delivering the news fast, fun, and full of facts, while our goldfish, Gerald, our beloved Chief Mascot Officer, swims silently in approval, reminding us that even in turbulent times, subscribers keep our tank lively. And remember, this is not financial advice. Today, we're diving into an escalating geopolitical current that's shaking up global markets and stirring up international tensions. First up, the Trump-Zelensky conflict has evolved from a policy debate into a personal brawl. President Trump has launched a barrage of barbed remarks, calling Ukrainian President Zelensky both a dictator and a modestly successful comedian. He's even issued a stark ultimatum: move fast or you won't have a country left. In the midst of these heated exchanges, the fallout isn't limited to personal jabs. It's setting the stage for major shifts in military aid, NATO solidarity, and the future of peace negotiations. Across the pond, Europe is swimming in its own troubled waters. With growing isolation from US strategic planning and mounting energy security concerns, especially in Germany, European leaders are forced to reinvent their defense capabilities. High-profile figures like Macron and Starmer are planning Washington visits in a bid to shore up transatlantic ties, while discussions of joint defense bonds and renewed energy policies suggest that Europe is determined not to let its defenses go belly up. Meanwhile, the economic currents are just as choppy. Trump's claims that Ukraine has misused $350 billion in US funds have sent ripples across global markets, sparking debates over mineral rights and resource control in Ukraine. This isn't just about money. It's about power and how economic leverage can redefine global alliances. On the other side of the ledger, Russia appears to be quietly benefiting, positioning itself as a flexible negotiator and even contemplating bilateral talks that may sideline Ukraine entirely. China, ever the cautious strategist, is eyeing these developments with a mix of concern and opportunism. The country is recalibrating its trade discussions with the US, assessing how shifts in global power dynamics might affect Taiwan and its own economic ambitions. In short, the Chinese are swimming against a turbulent tide, calculating each move as the international order faces a potential reshuffling. Back on home shores, domestic politics are in overdrive. The US faces a delicate balancing act, with election pressures and policy shifts hinting at a more aggressive stance on defense spending. Reports of Pentagon budget cuts, new diversity mandates for suppliers, and proposals to refill strategic petroleum reserves illustrate that Washington is not just watching these international storms. It's trying to navigate them. On the financial market side, things are equally intriguing. The stock market continues to tread water, with the S&P 500 flirting with record highs, though a slight slide, triggered by Walmart's earnings miss, has reminded investors not to get too comfortable. Let's break down some of the key players here. In the world of ETFs, we have SPY, DIA, and QQQ. SPY stands for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF Trust, which tracks the S&P 500 index, a benchmark representing 500 of the largest US companies. This makes it a crucial indicator of the overall market's health. DIA is the SPDR Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF Trust, mirroring the performance of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Since the DJIA consists of 30 blue-chip companies, DIA offers a snapshot of traditional large-cap performance. QQQ is the Invesco QQQ Trust Series 1, tracking the NASDAQ 100 index, which is heavily weighted toward technology and high-growth sectors. Right now, SPY is trading at $608.97. DIA is down to $442.34, and QQQ is hovering around $535.591. These numbers might seem small on paper, but they ripple out into the broader market like ripples in a pond. Even cryptocurrencies are in motion. Bitcoin is currently valued at $97192.0 and Ethereum at $2729.32. Figures as volatile as a school of fish caught in a storm. And as always, with each market move, the Federal Reserve remains the unseen current, holding rates steady as it carefully navigates inflation fears and market liquidity. Recent Fed minutes have revealed a cautious, wait-and-see approach, as officials look for further progress on inflation before making any cuts. Let's reel in some second analysis from February 2025. Recent reports confirm that the Trump-Zelensky spat has escalated into a full-blown showdown, with Zelensky accusing Trump of disseminating Russian disinformation, while Trump fires off critiques of Ukraine's fiscal management. Meanwhile, European leaders are scrambling to secure independent defense and energy policies, even as internal divisions threaten to capsize long-held alliances. Economic debates have surged over disputed mineral rights in Ukraine, with Trump's rhetoric emphasizing economic returns for U.S. support, all while European competitors grapple with rising energy costs. On the domestic front, new U.S. policy adjustments, ranging from supplier diversity requirements to potential tax cuts, are poised to influence market stability and consumer sentiment. Before we wrap up today's deep dive, a couple of exclusive segments that you absolutely must check out, available in the video's description. First, if you haven't already watched Own Nothing and Be Happy, our eye-opening expose on the Great Reset, now's the time to click that link. And second, don't miss Fighting for Financial Freedom, where we peel back the layers on CBDCs and why this ban is crucial for your freedom. Both videos offer a deep, fresh perspective and are essential viewing for anyone serious about understanding the forces shaping our financial future. In our exclusive corner of the internet, we pride ourselves on our boutique viewership. Yes, our videos might have just a few views per upload, but that makes our community as exclusive as a rare pearl in the vast ocean of online content. Here at Chaos and Capital, every subscriber is a treasured fin in our school, and every like adds more ripple power to our message. So, if you're ready to stay ahead of the current and navigate these turbulent economic waters with insight and humor, be sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a like. Dive into the comments and let us know what you think. Is the world about to witness a massive geopolitical tidal wave? Or are these just temporary ripples in the grand financial ocean? This has been your daily swim with Chaos and Capital, where we turn complex geopolitical and economic currents into digestible, entertaining insights. Until next time, keep your eyes on the horizon, your feet on the deck, and remember, don't let your investments swim away.